All right, you guys want to talk about Souls games? People keep asking me what the next Souls game I'm going to play is. First and foremost, I'm going to play Dark Souls 3 next month. That's the plan. The next Souls game I'll play is Dark Souls 3. And then in November, I'll play Demon Souls whenever it comes out on PS5, right? Whenever I get my PS5, I'll play Demon Souls and I'll try that. I might give Sekiro another go. We'll see. I didn't really enjoy it that much. And I do plan on doing another Bloodborne playthrough on PS5, hopefully if it's 60 FPS. If it's not, you know, I might just do another one anyway. You know, Souls fans really are something. I've thought about Souls fans a lot. You don't seem to be enjoying? This game's tight, by the way. I love this game. I think this game's hella good. What do kids say? This shit slaps. I like it more than I liked Dark Souls 1, and I liked Dark Souls 1 a lot. Definitely one of the better games I've played. I love this game. I think this game is incredibly good. The only thing I don't like about this game is the chat won't shut the fuck up about me doing everything on my first playthrough, or they're pissed about how I play it. I'm having a dope time. The only thing that sucks is the chat being pissed that I'm not 100% in the game. I'm not gonna do it. This is my blind run. I shouldn't even know about these umbilical cords. I shouldn't have even done it. Chill. It's just, I'm doing the run how I wanna do the run. So, you know, I'll get there. Somebody commented yesterday and said, the thing about Dark Souls fans, or people who like Souls games or games like this, the reason they're so pushy in your chat and they really want you to play the game the right way and see everything is that they love the game. And they're afraid that if you don't experience everything, or if you don't see all the cool areas, or if you don't try all the cool weapons, or you don't learn the lore, that you will not like the game as much as they did. The thing is, though, is that I am having a great time playing these games, right? And I love playing these games. But having the chat be like, no, go over here, no, go over here, no, go over here. Like, the thing is it's much more fun to just experience it yourself. Part of being a streamer is sharing that experience with the chat room. So there is a shared experience there just by playing it with the chat. On the other hand, you don't want your playthrough to be too corrupted by information outside of your control. These kinds of games, I think, in my opinion, are not games you should try to do everything on the first time. The second playthrough, you're like, all right, let's sit down and do all of this. I understand how you guys feel. I watched Obama play RE2 for like 30 minutes last night. I almost ripped out every hair on my head. First of all, first playthrough, normal difficulty. Fucking coward. Second of all, Hanzo put it best. He's like, he thinks he's a Spec Ops agent. This is what happened. He walks in the room, he opens the door, and he's like, all right, I gotta check the room. He just comes in, he's like, all right, left side's clear. Right side's clear. Ceiling, looks like ceiling's clear. All right, we got clearance here. We're looking pretty. Oh, wait, what's that on the floor? Something's on the floor. I see something on the floor. What's that over there? You gonna pop out at me? What you doing over there? He's like checking the entire room inch by inch before stepping into the door. And then as soon as he sees an enemy, he pauses the game. And he's like, oh shit, man. This game thinks it's... Did I ever tell you guys about Little Big Body? So in New Orleans, there was this play, and he goes on a fucking 5-minute story. I'm like, you looked at the corners of the room and the ceiling, and now we're in a story? Unpause the game, you coward, and go in there and shoot a zombie. I'm so mad that the game, when you pause the game, it freezes time. Man, he should not be allowed to play any game where pausing the game freezes time. So, you know, I understand how you guys feel, wanting to reach through the stream and shake the streamer. I don't play the game exactly perfectly or the way people want. In fact, the biggest thing people don't like, I think, is I find a weapon I like and I use it. They want me to try every weapon in the game. I appreciate you guys trying to get me to enjoy the game. Don't worry about me having fun playing Bloodborne. I loved it. I thought it was very good. The expectations for the bosses, I thought the bosses were cool. Hanzo brought up a great point. The very first day I fought Cleric Beast and Father G, and Hanzo told me, like, those bosses are a good way to think about the rest of the game. He said a lot of the game will be humanoids who are like fast or beastly or giant beasts. When he told me that, it made a lot of sense in the context of the rest of the game. Like, most of the bosses are built that way, and I think they're cool. I loved how many bosses were multi-part bosses. Like, they had transformation or other forms. I'm a sucker for that stuff. There's something about that in action games that makes me feel good. I'll probably do a Sekiro playthrough. I'll try it again. I might try it and not like it. The worst thing that could happen is I play through Sekiro again on stream, I try it, and I don't play it again. I'm like, nah, it's not for me. It might happen, and if so, I'll probably lose all my subs. If that's the case, thank you for supporting me right now, chat room. I didn't even think it was horrible. I just didn't like it that much, and I returned it. I don't know, man. I didn't have a problem with the difficulty of Sekiro. I didn't like the combat. So, like, you know The Witcher, right? The Witcher is, like, an incredibly popular game. I played The Witcher, and I hated the combat. I probably played it for, like, 2 or 3 hours, and I stopped playing because the combat was so bad. I couldn't believe how much I liked the game and the world and the lore. I couldn't deal with the combat, dude. Some games just don't click for you. You know what I mean? Like, some games, the combat's just not right for you, right? Eris loves all kinds of Souls games, and he plays all kinds of stuff. Eris played Hades, and he flushed it. He didn't like Hades at all. I love Hades. I think Hades combat is fucking tight. It's interesting. A lot of people have said Dark Souls 3 is easier or harder. Like, I've seen people say that Dark Souls 3 is both the hardest game, and I've seen people say it's the easiest game. Beat Amelia in one try. Don't think he won't do it to you when you're on wires. I love that comment. There was the comment on my YouTube video that was like, because you upgraded your weapon, Amelia was an easy fight, and it ruined the fight. You made the fight bad. You didn't just cheat the game, you cheated yourself. That's my favorite one. Yeah, I think the Souls people are the only people mad that you use like weapons. They're just like really mad at you. Or someone was like, oh, Sajam didn't even use any of the weapons, like it's so boring, right? And I tried like 5 weapons that the chat recommended. Then somebody today was like, Sajam, why do you have so many weapons? You only need like 2 weapons in the game. Like, why do you have 8 weapons in your inventory? And I was like, just fucking murder me, somebody. These motherfuckers made me spend my echoes buying weapons so that I could try them out. You can't win. Somebody even commented and was like, the chat made him try all the weapons. And he was like, oh, that's weird. Yeah, Brian, I mean, you know, the starting weapon I really liked. And then later on, I found another weapon, I really liked it. And I was like, I'm going to beat the game with this weapon. This weapon's dope. And nobody was happy that I was happy. You know what I mean? And does that make any sense? They were not okay with that. They're like, you have to try this weapon. I was like, this weapon's cool. I'm going to go back to my weapon. They're just like, ah, and they were just screaming. I was like, okay, sorry. I did the same thing in Dark Souls. Somebody commented on my Dark Souls playthrough today and was like, I really didn't like that you just used one weapon all of your Dark Souls run. Not true, by the way. I used the weapon before the halberd. Then I used the halberd. Then I used lightning spear. Then I used BSS. I don't know why people are so mad. Listen. I'm avoiding Nio. I don't have a problem with Nio. People just keep telling me to play it. And I'm like, eh. I know what Nier and Nio are. Nier is the game with the robot you guys are all horny for. And Nio is the weeb game you guys are all horny for. I know the difference between them. Oh, Neo? Sorry, I'm saying Nio. Neo, sure.